What is up, Gear Squad? Chaingear here, bringing you another video, and today we are back talking about a website that I used to use quite often that I think you guys are going to like quite a lot because it just got a big revamp, and I think you guys are going to like it. It's going to be really helpful for those who are kind of hard. It's hard to keep track of all the games that are coming out. What's coming out? Which ones do you want to keep track of? Which ones do you want to buy? Where the release dates, pushed off to next year, things like that. And this website is releases.com. They just recently changed it, and I think it's awesome. We're gonna dive right into this. This is releases.com's webpage right here, and this is the home page. Right when you go ahead in, you can log in here in the top right hand corner. You can go ahead and search things right here. You can change if you guys are in the USA or if you guys are in the UK. If you're somewhere else, you're gonna have to try and probably Google things and figure out when release dates are, but the USA and the UK are usually kind of the most popular, so go ahead and switch wherever you are. And then you have these tabs up here, the calendar, because now they have a calendar view of all of the different titles that are coming out and when they're coming out, most anticipated, top rated, and then your personal calendar. And as you guys can see, releases.com is not just for video games. It's for movies. It's for all the different platforms. It's for DVD and Blu-ray, not just what's coming out in the cinema. And I really, really like it. It's got tech. It's got TV. I haven't even dove into the tech and TV sections. You guys know me. I'm mostly just here for the PlayStation 4, but you guys can see there's trending releases up top here. So maybe you didn't realize something was coming out, and all of a sudden, all your friends are talking about this one thing. Here, it will pop up right here. For example, Rogue One, a new Star Wars movie, right? Let's say I want to track this. I just click track, and it'll go into my calendar, and I'll show you guys that later. But there's feature stories down here, and right now I have it filtered to PlayStation 4. This is one of the things I like the most, is that I can filter everything on this homepage. So Star Wars Battlefront Ultimate Edition is announced, no surprise there. Batman, the Telltale series episode 4 release date confirmed, cool for those that are interested in Batman. And Persona 5 release delayed. For those that don't know, I'm really excited for that game. Then popular media over here, you can't change this. This is just showing a couple different things that you can check out, trailers and things like that, just in case you missed them. Release highlights. Again, I have this filter for PlayStation 4. And as you guys can see, I can look at all, I can look at announced, I can look at date confirmed, delayed, canceled. This is incredible. This is awesome. So if I'm like, I heard that there was something delayed recently, maybe it was Persona 5, bam, delay right there. Watch Dogs 2, I'm assuming that when it says that was delayed, it says 31 days ago. Not 100% sure what's up with that, but these are all the different things here that have been delayed at some point in time. Date confirmed. These things just recently were confirmed, right? Announced. It's fantastic. I just love it. Bethesda Pinball? Oh, God. I've got to look into that. All right. So then they also have out today. So usually movies that are coming out, all we know about. So these are really interesting, I guess, pieces of information. This is PlayStation 4, but it doesn't seem like this has really been getting fleshed out. And I don't really think it's why I come to this website. So I'm not too worried about that. Again, most anticipated and top rated. We'll go ahead and go through those tabs. Deals as well. I actually didn't see this part, but PlayStation 4. Look at that. Game deals, PlayStation 4 Pro and a UHD TV. Anybody thinking about picking up the PS4 Pro? Need an upgrade? Game deals for Titanfall 2. I would totally recommend it. And then it goes down into the upcoming releases. And these are just basically anything that's coming out in November. So this right here is the calendar tab, and I love this. This is the brand new kind of addition that they added to the website. It used to just be kind of this ongoing list, and it wasn't really that aesthetically pleasing to look at, but now we're able to see a really great array of basically like box art, right? Like cover art, and just see exactly what's coming out. Now, obviously I have this filtered for PlayStation 4, and I have it filtered for 2016 November. Now, it's getting late in November, so we're also going to take a look at December, but as you guys can see, November 11th, that was 8 days ago. It says it right there, and it shows games that came out. 2 games, Dishonored 2 and Handball 17. Did not know that that was a game. Then we've got November 15th, and that's Hasbro Family Fun Pack and some random pinball arcade arcade game. Overcooked, the Gourmet Edition. This is actually the disc edition of Overcooked. I love that game, by the way. There's a video actually on the channel about Overcooked. And then here we go, Assassin's Creed the Ezio collection. I know a lot of people are excited about that. And of course, Watch Dogs 2, a game that I have not bought yet, but I'm really excited to finally get at some point in the near future. But lots of games here that came out on the 15th, and it's just shown in a really nice way. These box arts are just really nice to be able to go through and say, oh yeah, Watch Dogs 2, I've seen that. Oh yeah, Overcooked, I've seen that too. And let's just keep scrolling down here. As you guys can see, we're getting a little bit into the future now. The 22nd, Darksiders, the War Mastered Edition. There's the Amnesia Collection, all things I'm really excited about. So let's say the Amnesia Collection I'm really, really excited about, right? As you guys can see here, 2 days left. That's exciting, right? 2 days left. I didn't really recognize that, but it's right there. It shows me. And actually, this little R allows me to track what games I'm really excited about. Remember, if you go in the top right-hand corner, you're actually able to log in, and it'll keep all that information for you. So for the Amnesia Collection, I'm really excited for that. And I went ahead and tracked it. So when it's about, I think, 24 hours before the game comes out, you know, if I really want to pre-order it for some reason, maybe there's already reviews out I can check out, this is how you're going to do it. So I'll give you guys another example. If I scroll down here, I've got Final Fantasy 15. Bam, you know that's tracked. And a lot of people are tracking it, 335. This website, again, is not nearly as popular as I think it should. Not really sure what's up with that. But The Crew, the Ultimate Edition, this is something that I've been pretty interested in. So why not, right? There's 9 days left. I don't want to forget about it. Even if I don't make it, I at least, or even if I don't buy it, I at least want to make sure that I remember that it was coming out. I can watch reviews, things like that. Bam, tracked. That's it. All I had to do was click it. Maybe you even missed it. All I did was click that R, and now it's tracked. I really, really, really like the feature of this, and I can just keep scrolling. I can literally keep scrolling forever. At some point, it gets into, you know, just random 2016 games. Maybe they don't have a release date, but people have said that they were coming out in 2016, 2017, January, Gravity Rush 2. Again, you guys can see I have a lot of these things already, tracked. Tales of Berseria, tracked. Yakuza 0, tracked. Oh, Resident Evil, have to have that tracked. Yeah, I mean, these are great. I mean, I love this portion of the website. But as you guys can tell, this is not my calendar. This is just a calendar overall of all the releases for the PlayStation 4. So these are two different tabs shown side by side. On this side, you guys can see it's the most anticipated, and on this side, it is the top rated. Now they're really, really similar, so I just kind of wanted to go ahead and show you them at the same time. As you guys can see on the most anticipated side, Final Fantasy 15 is the most anticipated. 335 tracked, people who are tracking this and remembering when this is coming out, news that's coming out for it as well. This is really, really exciting, right? But they have other games that are tracked as well. Watch Dogs 2, this game is still being tracked technically, even though the game is already out. It also has a score on it, and we'll talk a little bit about that later, but it's got an 85. Dishonored got an 89, another game that I'm really excited to finally get my hands on. Call of Duty, Infinite Warfare. And this shows, again, how many people have been tracking these. Surprisingly, Killing Floor 2 is on here. Now, you guys know how excited I am for that, but I'm surprised that Killing Floor 2 is taking the 8th spot out of some of these other games like Assassin's Creed, or maybe even, no, that's basically it. But I'm still just kind of impressed that Killing Floor 2 is so high up on here. But as you guys can see, the tracking numbers are fairly low. I mean, just scrolling down, 6 is not a lot, 5 is not a lot, 1 is not a lot. So it's interesting that they show those things, and I'm sure most anticipated may also have some other things fed into how many people are tracking. So not just the tracking numbers from releases.com, but probably some other numbers, outside of the website itself. Now, on the other side, you guys can see the top rated, and this, well, we'll have to dig a little bit deeper into seeing what exactly it means when they say top rated. Obviously, there's a number score here. So if we click into Dishonored 2, right, and click in on the the number there, you guys can see that this is actually the critic scores. And this is kind of like Metacritic. It actually might be straight from Metacritic. I'm not 100% sure. But as you guys can see, there are reviews right here. An 89 release critic score based on 11 different reviews. And it shows pretty credible websites. IGN, PSU, which is PlayStation Universe, the Game Informer, PlayStation Lifestyle. These are all websites that I know I've heard of. GameSpot, Polygon. They're websites that I know and trust, and it also has little blurbs from them. And you can obviously filter as well through score, date, by source. So I'm assuming that that's supposed to be, alphabetical order. So I think that that's pretty cool that you're able to also see, what is the rating of these things? Which one do I want to get first, right? Yeah, it seems like if I'm thinking about getting a couple of these games, the majority of these games I have been thinking about getting, maybe it's not worth me diving into Killing Floor 2. It's only got a 78. Granted, it only has 9 reviews, and I could take a look at it, but Dishonored and Watch Dogs are a lot higher. They're also a lot more expensive, but it's something to think about. And that's why I like to be able to check out these 2 listings, and I think it might be really helpful for you guys out there who maybe don't always know what's coming out, they don't always know what maybe people are into, and they don't know what's really highly rated. So looking at the most anticipated and the top rated on releases.com can be really, really helpful. This is the last part of the website I want to show you guys. This is my calendar. Now, if you guys take a look at the top, you'll see the bar that says upcoming, because everything from here on out are things that are coming out in the future. As you guys can see, the first game up here is Amnesia the Collection, coming out 2 days from now. And actually today, just for reference, is actually Saturday. So it'll be coming out, I believe, on a Monday. I believe the 22nd is Monday. But then there's also Batman. Actually, that's probably a Tuesday. Batman, the Telltale series, Darksiders, The Crew. These are all games that I'm interested in at least learning about. Bethesda Pinball, which we were just talking about. Didn't even know that game was coming out. So that was cool to kind of learn. Cult County. Don't know what that game is even about, but I was interested enough to go ahead and click track and learn a little bit more about it when it actually releases. Rogue One, the Star Wars new movie coming out. Something that I'm really interested in, figuring out, should I go see it? Of course, I'm probably going to go see it, but at least remind myself that it's something that I want to see. This is what I love the most about this website. Aside from maybe the calendar itself, there's my calendar, then there's the normal calendar. And I like the fact that I'm able to see both of those. These are the games that I'm interested in. I selected all of those while just taking a look at the calendar in general, maybe most anticipated or top rated. I clicked track, and now, maybe the beginning of every week or the end, or maybe once a month, I remind myself, oh, these are the games that are coming out. But something else I really like is if I scroll up from here, you guys can see the change from upcoming to out now. Interesting, right? This is where you're actually able to see games that you probably already said, yeah, I'm interested in, but maybe you just kind of forgot that these games were coming out, or maybe you, never got to buy them, so you wanted to keep them on this list to remind yourself. That's definitely the case for me. As you guys can see, there are a lot of games that I have yet to actually purchase, or that I just have forgotten to untrack. For example, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. I don't really need to track those anymore. I already know, the ratings. I already know what people are saying about it. Am I going to get the game? Maybe, probably not. But I've untracked them. I don't need them anymore. But games like, I don't need the PlayStation Pro anymore. I don't need Robinson the Journey. That is a VR game, but I don't need Silence. Not sure what that is. Dishonored 2, though. Watch Dogs 2, The Killing Floor 2. These are games that I all wanted. Interesting. Sequels. And I have not bought them yet. But it's great to keep them on my list. Now I can go ahead and keep them tracked and remind myself, oh, these are games that I wanted. Good, really, really great way to remind yourself for your birthday, or maybe for Christmas. Things where you're like, oh, there are those games that I never got to buy, or those games that I never got to purchase. Now you have a list of them and you'll remember those. So I'm really, really excited for things like that, right? I'm able to kind of go back, remind myself of games that I was interested in and how they're doing. I can even see the ratings of games. For example, Harmonix Music VR. This was just a VR title that came out, and got a 35. Probably not going to get that. Granted, it only has one review, but I can untrack all of these. I don't need to see them anymore. A lot of these are VR games because I thought I was going to get PlayStation VR day one. didn't happen. But yeah, this is basically the end here. This is my calendar, and it's one of the things I find most important. Now, I am going to go ahead and make another video for you guys about games that are coming out for the rest of this year. Just to kind of give you guys some of the games that I'm probably going to go through. I probably won't go through any of the ones that are coming out this upcoming week, like Amnesia or Batman. If I do get Amnesia, I might do it. Otherwise, games like Final Fantasy 15, I'm going to be streaming Steep if I haven't already streamed it yet. The Last Guardian, not 100% sure if I'm going to be getting it yet, but I am really excited for the game to come out and see what's going on with it. Gravity Rush 2, this is going into next year though, so we actually don't even have to look at that, but these are the major games, especially Final Fantasy 15. But that's basically it, guys. So what do you guys think about releases.com? I'm not getting paid for this, I wish I was, but I'll definitely be tweeting at them, letting them know that I love this website. Maybe they'll make an app one day that I'll be able to just go ahead and use it on my phone, track things, and see what games are upcoming. But I love this. Are you guys using something else? Are you guys using some other source to remind yourself of games that are coming out? Are you just using your own calendar, a countdown system? I love releases.com. If you guys like it, give this a big thumbs up and let me know what you guys are thinking in the comment section below. Are you guys going to start using releases.com? I know I am currently using it and I probably will never stop. All right, guys, I will see you guys online. I should be streaming soon, so watch out for that. It'll be here on youtube.com/Chaingear Gaming Plus. Really wish that I just had Chaingear Gaming. I'll have to see if I have that or if I can get it soon. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks a lot, guys.